Hey, it's Chuck here. Welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. The glasses are off, which means I mean business. So no video yesterday. I looked at the stuff. I didn't have anything to say. But today we got some good stuff. Interesting things about zoning, and as interesting as zoning could be. And let's get started. Now we start off with a head-to-head battle, 645 Porter Way. This is a Madame Bryant model. It's 1235 square feet. There's one washroom upstairs. It's a pretty open concept main floor. The main floor actually feels bigger than 1235, but you start to see that the bedrooms just are a little small upstairs. But they've got nice flooring. The kitchen looks good. There's the upstairs master bedroom, and then the front room's a little bit small. I mean, it is more of like a nursery or a home office size. I don't know if I could imagine like a 16-year-old teenager or an adult living in that room. It's pretty tight. And there's your powder that they've renovated. And I'm surprised, 20 pictures, and they haven't shown the finished basement. I would have thought that would have been a big draw. Now for these guys on Cooper at 432.9, they're like $3,000 above the one I just showed you. And there's no finished basement. They've got carpet. It's nice. I mean, I don't want to take anything away from this home. I even like the way they did the pendant lights in the kitchen. Custom lights can really make a big difference here. But the thing is, when you're talking about value, it just doesn't show up at the same level as the other one. That's a cool bed, by the way. And there's a good shot of the front room and how big it is. It makes it tricky because this is kind of a bay window, and then you've got a closet here. So the only way you could put a bed is on this side, or you put it coming off the wall this way, but then the door opens up on that side, which can make it a little tricky. Cooper's a good location though. Walking distance to Guardian Angels, and you know, there's a splash pad right at the end of the street. It's a nice location. So, but give me a finished basement for $3,000 less, plus some upgraded flooring on the main floor, and I'm all in at the 429. So head to head, I gotta say the other one's beating these guys. Gleave Terrace is 494.5. It's a Westgate Corner model townhouse. Really popular layout, and it's got a separate living room. This is the kitchen and family, which are open concept. Fireplace, dark cabinets. That's your front living room right here. And I have two clients that actually just section this off, and they just let the kids go crazy in that room. That becomes a bit of a separate playroom so that mom and dad can enjoy a bit of quiet time in the other room there. So I don't know. I mean, it's vacant. It's not easy to photograph or show a vacant house because all of the flaws are noticeable. There is a little bit of an open, lofty nook area where you could have like a home office or even a small little lounge area, a place for the kids to maybe have a small play area. And probably taking the toilet paper out would be a good idea. And you've got your upstairs laundry too. So think about this one. First of all, Google Maps is wrong. So it's actually on the corner of Gleave and Schreier. So it's this house, not there. So don't take Google Maps as gospel. There is a sloping berm right here. And then you've got your train tracks 100 feet in front of you. So there is a bit of a noise barrier, but you are reasonably close to that train. Let's see if we can dial in and have a quick look. So we put our little man right here. And so that's kind of what it looks like. There's a fence. Actually, the hill doesn't go up as high right here. And I believe this is the house right here. Now, we have some very expensive townhomes in this list. I mean, we've got the one at $499 on Gleason. That's looks pretty nice. You know, and then I think Savley, and then this one on Transom. Another one on Transom too. So we're going to bend space and time right here. We're going to have a look at this home. And I really don't know why you'd have a shot of that because you can't even tell what's going on. I've seen this type of photography before, but really, does that make you want to go see the house? I mean, I think that we've talked about this a lot on Daily Homes, is that you need to, your first showing is online, so you've got to create a good impression. Otherwise, people are not even going to want to go have a look at the house, especially when the highest townhouse ever that's sold in Milton is $563. And we have one at 548.8. There's detached homes, there's semi-detached homes in this range. I mean, you have to, you got to bring your A game for sure. So anyway, maybe this is your thing, and maybe like Mario and Luigi, you think quantum physics is just fun.
Hey, Mario, look what I made! It's a stone, Luigi. It can bend space-time. Well, what are you waiting for? Yeah. Quantum physics is fun.
So we're going to slow down warp speed, return back to normal physics and normal pictures, and then we've got this one here at 21 Victoria Street. 1.1, they bought it 2012, I think, for 8 something. It's pretty good price appreciation. I mean, I don't know, I'd have to go back in the listing before and figure out what they changed. Looks like a nice open concept layout. Victoria Street is one of my favorite streets. It's really a pretty amazing little pocket. Nice big mature trees. Huge finished basement here. So you've got a massive house. There's another one in this list for 100,000 less, and it's 5,000 square feet. So you get a pretty good home for that kind of money. Nice looking curb appeal, and the zoning is really interesting on this home. So where you're at, Main Street is right here, and then you've got Bronte. So it's this particular home is the third home in. And so anyway, we've got C6. This is the old train station. It doesn't exist anymore, but that's what it was back in the day. You've got the Robertson plant here, which nothing seems to be happening with that. We're not sure what the plans are. This is actually a road allowance on Elizabeth, which I believe is probably somewhere in the 50s for Victoria Street. And then at one point, these might have been lots. I mean, there's a history here. I mean, this goes back really, really far. You can see that 25, the actual, what the owners own is this section right here. 21 is this section right here. And at one point, it may have been a different kind of shape of lot. I believe there was a street that was back here a very long time ago. So anyway, Bronte is going to widen probably 2016, and you know, that's it. I don't know what would happen here or what would happen here. It's a little bit of a question mark. You do have a bit of a walkway and a trail right behind, and it's got a private yard. It's nice and big. Yeah, it's a nice looking home. It's pretty cool, but just do your homework on stuff like this. Just make sure, I mean, even a home like this, I'm not sure if it would be subject to historical. It looks like it was kind of more of a newer home. It says 6 to 15 years, so someone might have ripped the old home down and put this one up. I just think this street is one of the best ones in town. So that's the list for today. Hope you enjoyed it. In the spirit of our quantum physics episode, we've got a great quote to finish off from Albert Einstein. He says, "Everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid." So for those of us who have kids, just remember that. Just try and treasure the unique gifts of the people around you, wives, friends, and kids. So have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow with more Milton Daily Homes.